everyone and welcome back to my channel, and today we are starting another weekly or bi-weekly reading vlog. I haven't decided yet. But anyway, it is once again still Realmathon because it's still April. It is the 13th, which is a Wednesday. Yes, it's been a while. I didn't read anything on Monday. I may or may not have burnt myself out in the first week and a half. And then I read about 20 pages of The Heroes of Olympus yesterday, the last hero. So not really successful, but I decided to start this vlog and I've just been kind of stressed a little. And I have like a load of studying that I need to do, and then by the time I'm finished, like trying to find energy then to pick up books to read, like none of them are really calling to me right now is the problem. So yeah, it's not fun. But I have started another book. I have started No Exit by Taylor Adams, and I'm about 25% of the way through, and I'm hoping I might actually just listen to the entire audiobook today because it's pretty short. It's interesting enough so far. Like, I think that there's a good tense atmosphere, but yeah, I don't love it so far. I think the character is pretty reckless and impulsive, and I think it's pretty predictable, but I could be proven wrong, so we'll see. Hello, so it is Tuesday. No, it's not. It's Thursday. I'm a liar. But anyway, so I just wanted to update you. So I thought, number one, I should update you on just my reading progress in general. Like, if you remember, I decided to try and read all of the magical readathon prompts, and then I haven't actually updated you on that. I didn't do that in last week's vlog, so I'm going to just quickly do that. So I read the alchemy prompt, which is featuring romance. I read One True Loves. I read the animal studies prompt, which is a quick read, which I read Explorers on Witch Mountain. Then for the Art of Illusion, which is a trope I like, I read A Darker Shade of Magic. Astronomy is top of my TBR, which is Trader's Blade. I have not read that yet. Then Conjuration is Light on the cover, A Conjuring of Light. Then Demonology is Shadow in the title, and for that I read A Gathering of Shadows. Elemental Studies was a book less than 100 pages. I read The Tea Dragon Society. Spells and Incantations was short stories or essays, and I read Vampires Never Get Old. Artificery was Set on Earth, and I read No Exit, which I'll talk to you about in a minute because I finished that last night. Then Inscription is an intimidating read, which is Memory of Souls. I still have not finished that book. Then Lore is Mythology, which is The Lost Hero by Rick Riordan. Still haven't finished that book. Then Psionics and Divination is set in the future, and I read Skyward, Volume 1, or 2 or 3 for that. Then Restoration is featuring healers, and I'm going to read Fool's Assassin. Haven't read that yet. And then 14 is Shapeshifting, Claws on the cover, and I read Explorers on Black Ice Bridge for that. So 4 magical readathon prompts left. So I have 2 other ones that weren't on my magical readathon TBR that were on my actual TBR of life TBR that I have to get to. So not too terrible. I have 6 books. I can probably do that. But I'm definitely slowing down. I am doing a lot more studying, and I'm also a bit slumpy after what I had done last week. So whoops. Yesterday I read the entirety of No Exit by Taylor Adams, and I gave that a 4 out of 5 stars. So I listened to the audiobook and I enjoyed it, but it definitely wasn't a new favorite or anything. I read it because it's one of Cassidy's favorites. And as I said, I did enjoy it. I just didn't absolutely adore it. I think the best thing about it was the atmosphere tension that was built up, because that was incredible. You could feel the tension in the story, but I don't think it was super incredible mind-blowing plot twist. I mean, I feel like the first plot twist is pretty obvious from early on in the story, which is fine, and that gets revealed about a third of the way through, so you know for the majority of the book one of the big twists. And then the other twists, I wasn't that blown away by them. They were pretty okay, that was all. And then there was one thing that really bothered me, which was the epilogue. Yeah, I didn't like what they did with the epilogue. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, I gave it 4 stars overall. Really good tense book, and pretty gruesome at times, but other than that, nothing too incredible. Also, the dumbest main character in the entirety of the world. Hello, It has been a while. I'm very bad at vlogging. I'm very bad at booktube right now. So, I did finish The Lost Hero since I last spoke to you. It is now Tuesday. Whoops. But I just wanted to update because honestly, this is as good as you're getting. Like, very bad vlogs. There's probably not going to be a lot of proper videos because I am stressed and busy, and yeah, it's not fun. But I think the last time I spoke to you, I was telling you I finished No Exit, which I did. I gave that 4 stars. Yeah. And then was it Thursday or Friday? I finally finished The Lost Hero, which is the first book in the Heroes of Olympus series, and I gave that a 3 stars. I finished it on Marissa's sprints. So I liked it, but I think the slump definitely affected my enjoyment, and I just didn't quite connect to the characters as much as I have previous characters. I'm definitely intrigued to see where the series will go, and like by the end I did enjoy the characters more, and so when they appear again in like later books or whatever, I will probably enjoy them more. But yeah, this one it wasn't really for me. I'm really interested in the second one though, and we'll get to that whenever. Then since then I have started 2 different books and I haven't made a lot of progress in either of them. So I started Trader's Blade and I read 20 pages, and I'm just so afraid of that book because I swear I've been subscribed to Jade for a while. It's been like at least 3 years, I think, if not more. I think it might be more. And obviously that is her absolute favorite series. She loves those books. I always say that she's probably the booktuber I have the most similar reading taste to. Yes, she would be. Probably, and then like Cassidy would probably be second place. So I generally trust her recommendations. Like, there's definitely a couple that we don't agree on. Like, I didn't like, what's the YA polar fantasy that she likes? The Mirror Visitor Quartet. I can't remember what the first book is called, but I didn't like that. And also, like, I loved Witch Shadow and she did not like that. So like there's definitely ones that we disagree on, but I think especially for like adult fantasy, I can go to her for good recommendations. And this is her favorite series, so I should love it. And like, what if I don't love it? Like, that will make me question my entire reading taste. So I'm very nervous about it. Like, even from the 20 pages, I'm like, no, I'm gonna like this. I have a feeling, just from those 20 pages, that there's a trope in here that I don't like being used. But I've kind of like prepared myself, so I don't think it will annoy me as much. But like, just from those 20 pages, I know it's going to be a 4 star at least. So surely the fear should be gone now. But no, I'm still terrified of it. So, and also the writing in it is so small and I don't really want to have to read it. And then the other book that I started was Near the Bone by Christina Henry. I started that yesterday because when I read Lost Boy about 3 or 4 years ago now, I read that so quickly. I read it in like a day. It was just like such a quick, fast-paced read. And so I was like, oh, Near the Bone, I'll try that. And also it would work as a Cassidy fave, so plus 4 points. Woo. And so I picked it up. I read 50 pages in probably like half an hour. So like, it is definitely a quick read. But then my sister came in and asked, I want to play Mario Kart with her, so I played Mario Kart with her. And then I think I'm going to try and finish Near the Bone today. I think I might try and read Fool's Assassin by Robin Hobb. I'm so excited and so scared for that book. I'm so excited to be back with Fitz, but oh, they always hurt, don't they? So I was waiting for the audiobooks to come back available for me. So my SCRIBD refreshes on the 19th, and I've listened to a lot of audiobooks this month, and it only restricted me like 1 or 2 books ago. So like I did really good. I was reading so much on SCRIBD and they weren't restricting me, so that was nice. So I think that might be the next one I read, but right now I have to finish studying. Look who's updating 2 days in a row. I'm updating because I finished a book. Is the slump over? Probably not. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. So obviously yesterday I was studying. I still haven't edited my March wrap up. It is the 20th of April. Is there much point? Not really, but also I don't have any other videos to put up, so they're gonna get that, I suppose, at some point. My sister and I, we watched The Swan Princess, you know, the animated movie from the 90s. We were playing the Switch like 2 days ago, and we were just like playing like random music, and that came on, like, and a song from that movie came on, and we were both like, oh my god, flashback to childhood. I looked and I saw that it was on Netflix and was like, want to watch it? And so we watched it. Yeah, it was really good. I had a really good time with it. I remember it so clearly in my mind. But then after we finished watching that, I then watched the next episode of the Dairy Girls. I love the Dairy Girls so much. And yeah, I think I preferred the first one slightly, but I just love all of the episodes, so it's fine. And then I finished Near the Bone by Christina Henry, and I'm giving this 5 out of 5 stars. Finally, another 5 out of 5 stars, because the only 5-star I've had so far this year that wasn't a reread was Gallant. So we have another one. And I have read, this is my 20th book of the month, and not including rereads, because I reread the entire Shades of Magic, which obviously all of those were 5 stars, but another 5-star finally. So I really, really love this. So I don't know how to explain it. So we follow Mashi, and she lives on this mountain with her husband, and he's not the greatest. And then there's like these weird paw prints and weird things are happening, and then 3 strangers show up. There's a creature hunting them, and then her husband is also just absolutely terrible. And yeah, so it's like a balance between like kind of like fantasy horror, you know, a creature hunting people, and, you know, oh, the real horror was men all along. It wasn't like necessarily scary. Like, I wouldn't say that that is what this book is, but it is frustrating, and it is horrifying, because like the husband stuff, like that stuff happens in real life, which is horrifying. You feel really nervous for these characters because there's 2 problems for them, and I was genuinely concerned for them. I was like, oh, the main character is probably gonna make it out of this alive because she's the main character. But I mean, I was still concerned for her because I was like, well, she's been through a lot of crap and I don't want her to go through more crap. And then I was also like concerned for the side characters, because I was like, I'm not sure are any of them safe. So like it did have you like concerned and worried, and it was definitely like a really good setting. Like, it was isolated, and it was like a bit eerie, and there was like eyes, and you could feel the tension. And so like, while it wasn't like scary, oh, what's gonna happen, jump scare, like obviously it wasn't that, it was very kind of, there was this kind of like eerie atmosphere. What's gonna happen next? Some of the stuff that like we learn about in there is pretty grim. So yeah, but I really love Christina Henry's writing style. Like, it is so quick to read, at least for me. Like, I absolutely flew through the book, and like, I did not want to put it down. Like, it really was a page turner. So I had such a good time. And I messaged Cassidy afterwards, because this is a book that she loved. She gave it 5 stars, and she for some reason thought I wouldn't like it, and she says she doesn't know why she thought that, but but so we were talking about it, and yeah, I'm really conflicted about the ending, because on the one hand I want to know more, but on the other hand I think the way it ended was a good place to end the story. And so I'm like, I don't know. I want more, but also would having more probably ruin it. So yeah, it's a really hard balance. But I did enjoy it, the ending. So like, so it was kind of like a thing where it's like, oh, like if there was more, I would very much enjoy that, but just because there wasn't more doesn't mean I dislike it because of that. Do you get me? Hello. So it is Saturday, and yesterday I did not do any reading because I was watching Heartstopper. So, I mean, I don't regret it. But my book is over there and I'm too lazy to reach it. I am currently reading Fool's Assassin by Robin Hobb, and I'm just over halfway through it, and yeah, I was hoping to finish it today, but I don't think I will. Because I still have like 300 pages left. But I'm enjoying it. I think it will probably be a 4-star because I'm like halfway through and like not much has happened, but also like I'm enjoying what is happening. It's just nothing major, especially, I mean, because in her books it is like super action packed, but usually I feel like there's a lot more kind of politics and scheming that we see, whereas in this one like Fitz is kind of just like I can't hear any of that, nope. I'm not paying attention. And so I don't even have like that kind of political intrigue to keep me interested, so it's just very like small, kind of about the family. And I'm sure he's going to get dragged into the politics pretty soon based on what I have read, so I think it's about to pick up. So right now it's probably sitting at a 4, but it could definitely go up to a 5. I just love Fitz anyway. Hello everyone, so it is now Monday morning. Actually, it's Monday afternoon, I'm lying. But I just got off sprints because it's been a while since I did them, so I decided to be a good co-host and put some sprints on. And I just said I would update this vlog and finish it out. Who knows when I'll actually get time to edit it, but but yeah, so I'm trying to remember. I think the last time I spoke to you was when I was getting ready to finish Fool's Assassin, maybe? Which I did finish it. And I still haven't given it rating because, like, I loved it. But also, like, nothing happened. So, like, oh my god, look at the pen that I have all over my fingers. How the hell did I manage that? So, like, nothing happened until, like, the last 100 pages. But the last 100 pages were insane. But, like, I just love being with Fitz. So I'm like 5-star, and then I'm like 4-star. I'm like 4.5 star. So I might go for a 4.5 star, but I'm not sure. But yeah, as I said, the end, oh my god, what? I'm so excited to see what's gonna happen. And I'm so terrified. I'm so terrified. But yeah, I'm so excited to see how it all ends. And obviously, one last week of Realmathon, which, by the way, Iskana is currently in 2nd place. And we are going to continue, and we are going to win. Yes. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.